All right, Tuna, say hi, everybody. Oh, our camera's not focusing. Say hi, everybody. Welcome to Syberia II. This is Iris and Tuna, and we're ready for a fabulous nostalgic time here on Interrogames. And if you... There's Tuna's welcome for you. So, we shall jump in. Absolutely, Tuna right away. Welcome, Cody. So make sure you like the stream as we start. Yep, tell Tuna you love her. Oh, she's making biscuits. Oh my gosh, if you guys could only see. And let's hope and pray that the game saved and that my camera chooses to focus. There we are. Ooh. Ooh. That's very nice. Okay, sorry, I was just overwhelmed by the vibes. That's right.
Away those celibate hours.
Dude, same. Okay, let's knocking down the volume on my end. Hopefully.
I fear the worst.
Oh. Hopefully it's comfortable for you. That's right. So our dude is dying, right? He's passing away actively. And no one wants to help him, if I'm recalling correctly. So we have to convince... Oh, it's all coming back to me. We have to convince the one monk that believes in the magic of Syberia to help us. And that's all we have to go on. Can we talk to these guys? Oh, it looks like I can talk to him. Yes? No? I can just slightly speak to him. There's a bucket. See, okay, yes, Cody is recalling there's one monk that seems a little bit off, but my theory is that he's the one that's going to be helping us. So here is our man,
Hans?
dead and dying.
So you really think this monk can cure you?
Alexei can cure like the shaman. Shaman are the right doctors for me.
That's right,
I'll be
okay.
back soon.
So he wants, like, shaman magic, and the monks are like, absolutely not. God wants you to die. That's what we're gonna assist with. And they're just gonna give him, like, creature comforts. So we have to see if anyone is willing to do magic on this man. Oh, I think I remember. So that we were given a piece of paper. Recall a piece of paper. Look at this. No, I want to see it. I want to see it. I see. The key is in the light of the mammoth's eye. And then did he give us something? Stained glass mammoth. So clearly this is a puzzle. That's right. I'm using my wild intellect to infer that this might be a puzzle. And our stained glass is in here? But there is a separate chapel. I'm wondering because there's all the little candles you can pull. But I don't think we're ready for this, right? We need the stained glass. I believe in myself. I believe I'm capable of discerning the ridiculousness of Syberia without help. Now we can help one another. But hopefully that doesn't involve lay walkthrough. Is this the sanctuary? Okay. This feels There's a lot of iconography though, not a lot of stained glass. I know, Nina, a puzzle in Syberia, normally
Nothing I can do.
they can't even be construed as puzzles. They're so lame. Just Kate Walker and the voices in her head. Honestly? Okay, so we have fish candy, we have a brush, coins, small key, box of matches. And Tuna. Hi, Tuna. You got lots of things to say today. Yeah. The Eye of the Mammoth. Oh! I didn't think we could look. Oh! Secret?
This is really amazing work all the same.
Why all the same? Why the modifier? Why wouldn't it be amazing work? Kate confuses me. Can I look at this side? Is there a painting of a mammoth somewhere I have to find?
Whiling away those celibate hours.
This is a painting, Kate.
This is really amazing work all the same.
And then this is where the dude is that doesn't want to help. Total jerk. Can I look at the book?
Hello, Father.
I'm gonna start entering rooms like that.
My child.
That'd be kind of epic.
You really can't do anything for Hans?
His destiny is not in mortal hands.
We just talk in circles
We
with
must
this guy, if I
pray.
remember
Pray
correctly.
For his redemption.
But Hans has no reason to repent.
The
His
camera
fever-driven
angles.
outpourings are not those of a holy man. Oh, far from it.
What's he been saying in his sleep?
Okay, I think I've heard all I need. I'm off.
Okay.
Go, my child. But weigh the consequences of your actions well.
Oh, because I'm trying to get him medical attention? Is that my sin? I just want to clarify. So now I'm scared I'm going to have to look at all these paintings. And I can't click on this book, which is really, really rude. I mean, it's right there. And I can't go into the wings. Can I look at the ceiling? Maybe there's a mammoth on the ceiling. The key is in the eye of the mammoth. What could it mean? Gosh, this game is really just this, isn't it? I always forget. I've been putting it off, but I just want to know what happens. I need to know. Oh, can I talk to these guys? Will they help me? No. Not interested in speaking with me. Seems about right. There's the wheelbarrow, that's right. And then there's like coffee up here in the front. What's in the wheelbarrow? Oh, shears. Okay, that's something. That's progress. I just have to be happy for everything in Syberia. Every tiny little step. And then here's the smelter.
I need something else to activate it.
The fish candy. The box of matches. No. The shears. What's in here? Is she gonna tell me or is she just gonna... She's absolutely silent. Do I need a nozzle perchance? Like a little nozzle?
Good evening, sir.
These men. I could go back down to town. I would hope that they wouldn't require me to do so, though. Right? That's so far away. Oh.
I need something else to activate.
Okay, I turned the spigot. There was a sound. Wait a second. It made a sound.
I need something else to activate it.
I wonder if there's something here. Can I put... See, I can turn it. Oh! What is it? I just made a candle. What?
I need something else to activate it.
And then I did this, and then I did that.
I need something else to activate it. No point doing that.
No point doing that. What the frick, Kate? This game is so convoluted. Oh, that's the only word I have for this game. It's just, it's a beautiful convulsion. So now that I have a candle, I'm wondering if I can pull all of those candles down and light them. Hi, Tina. See these bad boys? Maybe there was one missing. Hi, Tina. Do you have a message to send from the beyond? Ain't nothing get her more upset than Syberia. She knows. You know. So, if you recall, we can go down. She gets a pet. For being ridiculous, she gets a pet. You're just trying to say hi to your friends, huh? I can go down here. That's a candle. Can I touch that? No. Yeah, get running, Kate. All right, so I can pick up this little guy and light. Should I just light all the candles, maybe? Just all of them? I don't see any missing. I feel like that would have been an obvious puzzle, you know, like, oh, we have to light all the candles, but one of them is missing. But this thing doesn't seem like a candle lighter. It's, oh, it is a candle lighter. I'm just gonna light all of them. I mean, it would make sense if they were supposed to be in a pattern. But what pattern would that be? Could it be? I mean, it can't be the cross because they don't perfectly line up. This is gonna take about 4 years. Kate, you're doing great. Okay, Tuna, you might need to go in your room. She's just too excited. I don't know. Has there been... I don't think there's any indication that these shouldn't all be lit. But it would make sense. It says the key is in the eye of the mammoth, but I don't think... Unless the mammoth had a pattern in it. Yeah, Tuna actually has played this game before and she knows what to do. She's a horrible spoiler machine. What if I didn't want spoilers? Yeah, you're giving it all away. This is gonna be a huge waste of time if I didn't need to light the candles. Please tell me this is something. Seriously? Nothing? Oh my gosh. How do I open my little inventory? Here is... This does not indicate a direction. Do we have any other hints? This might help you. The key is in the light of the mammoth's eye. The light of the mammoth's eye. The light of the mammoth's eye. I'm gonna look it up. Just a little bit of help, not like a lot of help, just like a tiny guy, just a little bit. Because it would be rude. Someone went to all this effort to make a walkthrough, and what if no one used it? You know, what if? Go to the monastery. Here we go. Okay, we've done that. We did the imprint of Han's face, so we're way past this. Wow, we've made good progress. Candle puzzle. Here we go. Hide your Codys. Anyone not walk through friendly, close your eyes. I know it's scary. You know what would be scarier? Sitting here for 2 hours. The scene. Use the object from the wall to light the proper candles. How rude. Wait a second. Okay, it is the cross. I should have. It's okay, Cody. It's almost over. It is the cross, so that's the only indicator that we're given. But how? I'm confused by. Note which way the cross on the floor is facing, and start with the candle just to the left of the cross. Left of opening to ramp. This one? That is so unclear. That is painfully unclear. Click on this candle to light it. Go clockwise from here and leave the next 2 unlit. Light the next 2. They be writing in puzzles and riddles. Leave the next 3 on. This can't be right. This cannot be. So how were we supposed to know which one of these to light? This cannot be right. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I prefer a walkthrough that's like, hey, remember that puzzle that you were going to do? Remember that? And then I can figure it out. Wait, guys, I think I know what to do. Okay, sorry. I'm scooching in a little bit. Okay, leave the building. You see a bucket and a brush on the ground outside. Pick up the brush. We did that. Go to the chapel. This is so Syberia coded. Okay. Ready? Are you ready for this? Go to the chapel and use the brush on the book, on the picture on the wall. I hate this game. When will I be released from the Siberian jail I exist in? I will say though, I was mentioning to someone today, I was like, I love the Syberia streams because you know, it's a tight-knit group. There's just a few of us who have braved the entirety of, you know, this insanity. And for that, I kind of appreciate it. I feel like we're all trauma bonded together in a beautiful Siberian mess. That's just my perspective anyway. Hi, Tina. Alright. So, fam squad. And those judging us for using a walkthrough. To you I ask, how do I even find which painting I'm supposed to brush on the wall? This guy? Nina said, this is similar to when you get really close to your coworkers in a bad job. You bond over hating your boss. In this case, our boss is Kate Walker. She really is the worst. I mean, okay, so I think this is why she made the comment. It's beautiful all the same, which I guess is supposed to lead us to think, wow, it could be better. And by better, I mean scraping the paint of this ancient mural. What did she just do? Well, no one in their right mind, no one can tell me that that was... So I was always going to need a walkthrough because my instinct was not to deface a historical art piece. Kate! I hate her. I hate her. I hate Dan. Just... So, yeah, okay. So, let's all take a deep breath. This is how it's gonna go.
Some kind of symbol.
Some kind of symbol. Hi, Tuna. So, it needs to... Yeah, seriously. Surprise, surprise. Let's get the woman interested in historic preservation to rip a mural off a wall. Especially, like, Eastern Orthodoxy has a very rich and long tradition. This could very well be 1,000 years old? Probably not with the art style. I don't know. Maybe, like, it could be 600 years old. Yeah, not 1,000. Maybe with that face looks too nice. Gosh, dude. I'm making a face. I'm making a face. All right, the cross, and then I'm assuming the white is... You know who else does this? No, we cannot bring down Kate without noting. You know who would do this in a heartbeat? Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew. Remember Message in a Haunted Mansion when she took a crowbar to the inlaid wooden floor in that San Francisco Painted Lady? Crimes. These games require me to commit crimes against historic preservation. Absurd. Cody says Nancy would express regret. And does that make it okay? I do think Nancy, she's a little... Somehow she's more forgivable. Is it her youth? Is it her, like... I don't know. Something about Kate just makes her grating. Okay, Nina's arguing that the mansion was already undergoing renovations, so it was somewhat forgivable. It's a decent argument. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. This is a little much. All right, this is my drawing. I actually think I did a pretty good job. Wow. Cody coming to Nancy's defense. So because we know Nancy and we know her character, we know what she's capable of, then maybe it's kind of more forgivable. I need my little pillow. Sorry for all the thuds, guys. I just need to get comfortable. Hold on, let me get my little pillow. It's back here. Now I won't be thumping around. I'm that... If you're ever like, what's all the thumping? It's me. I'm that person at work that's like in a real desk job, sitting like this, like a like an actual gargoyle. I have whatever the heck the gene is that makes you not able to sit still. I kind of got them wiggles, you know. It's called the wiggles. But I love this idea. You know, this is Kate's first mystery, perhaps. No, Cody. Close, but no. I don't know if you guys are ready for that. Actually, why the heck not? This is just friends. I have OCD real bad, which is exciting because you would think, oh, that probably means that you sit still and your desk is organized. Oh, no. No. 'Tis not the case. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this without the walkthrough because I think my drawing's very good. Exactly, Cody. Wow, it's very woke of you. You know, sometimes it's not like I keep my desk clean. Sometimes it's like I need to turn off the light bulb 27 times before I go to bed. Which, thank goodness that doesn't happen to me anymore. I've conquered the beast. So what do we think? Do we think that the filled... I guess the question now is it the negative space or is it the positive space that is the candle? I'm going to assume that we do this one. And then, how about this? Just so you guys watch. I'm going to do this all by myself. That walkthrough was nothing. So we've got 2 unlit, 2 lit, and then we skip 3. I see why the person was suggesting to go in that order. Nina's also diagnosed with wiggles. You know who's really got wiggles? Freaking Tuna. That lady got wiggles for days. You know who doesn't have wiggles? Pax. He hasn't moved for years. Wow, what just happened? Is something going to descend from the ceiling? Wait, what just happened? I wasn't paying attention. Guys, what happened? Should I go to the very top? There's music now. It was very quiet for a while. Window. And we all know what goes in windows. Wow. And then I bet we're gonna stick a mammoth in that bad boy. Is that the town? Oh, what a horrible little shanty. Can I put it in? I wanna... Oh, I need to hold. Alright. We did it. But at what cost? Then do we close it? What? What is changing? Is something... What? I can't take it back, so that's good. And I can't... Can I close these things? Fascinating. I'm no longer holding it, so that's good. It stayed. There's got to be something else that it beaconed to. Maybe this thing? This thing kind of is pulling focus for me. Is it this? This, come on, Kate, that looks important. What? I do not, I'd like a hint, please. Oh my goodness. Pax is up here. Pax, do you want to come say hi? He's like, no, I'm hungry. Candle, okay. Candle puzzle is done. When you solved it, you were given go up the ramp. Oh, how? If we get a pack sighting, I mean, he is such a silly little boy. If I can catch him. So apparently I have to do this in a certain order. Oh. I'm literally... There's like 17 things you're supposed to do, so I'm trying not to miss any of them. The opening closes and focuses the image of the mammoth onto another place on the far wall. Did that occur? It seems like that maybe occurred. Onto the far... Here? What far wall? What are they talking about? I think I had done it bad. Let's see. You can reopen it by doing it in reverse order. That didn't work. Start with the bottom one and go clockwise. How? How was I to know? What a strange thing. But I knew to look here. I knew it. I called it instantly. I would have, if I was Kate, I wouldn't have even needed to do the puzzle. I would have known. Secret bookcase. Pax, are you almost done with your meal? Alexei Chukhanov. Notes and sketches from the frozen north. I'm monitoring his progress so I can snatch him. Nice, it's in English. April 15th, 1947. I loaded my bags and provisions onto a sled pulled by several sturdy, healthy beasts and left the Romansburg monastery, heading northwards in search of the mysterious peoples inhabiting the vast desolate waste of the Siberian tundra. My superiors had conferred on me the mission of evangelizing these pagan tribes from their heathen shamanic beliefs. I traveled under an assumed identity, that of a lowly trapper. I had to be wary of the agents of the state and of the military, for whom any religious activity is suspect. They, for their part, traveled the length and breadth of eastern Siberia, trying to convince the villagers of the debatable benefits of collectivism. It took me several weeks to accustom myself to the unfamiliar harness. I found no dogs in Romansburg and had to make do with Yukis purchased from a hunter. What the heck is a Yuki? Pax, are you done? Do you want to come say hi? You have to finish eating because you're really big and you gotta keep that tummy big. Nope. All right, you want to say hi to everybody? Oh, it's my big boy cat. Oh, you are bad. You're a good boy. You're just upset I stopped you from your scratching. Okay, I know. You go do your scratching post. He's upset at me. He normally doesn't make that noise. He's upset. I interrupted him. He's the sweetie, but he likes things a particular way. The Yuki is related to both seals and dogs. I love him too, but he was rude. He gave us a growl. Hurt my little baby feelings. Okay, so this is a weird seal-dog hybrid. In the wild, the Yuki lives on riverbanks. It is an easy capture for the trapper as its gluttony is well documented. Pax. Sorry. In winter, it gorges itself on orange salmon, a prey that it often has to share in the wild with the fierce Siberian bear, another creature very partial to the fish. Look at this bear. Oh, so cute. I don't like the look of this thing. Could we just have a polar bear? This thing is horrific. Once tamed, the Yuki is an affectionate but whimsical animal. It resists all forms of disciplined training, and only if there are no dogs available is it used to pull sleds. Certain Arctic peoples, however, seem to have better mastered the secret of their domestication, and the Yuki is central to their daily activities. Ooh. Of all the peoples who inhabit these godforsaken regions, I find the Yugels the most fascinating. Perhaps that's why I headed for those regions where I was most likely to encounter them. Nina says her kitty Mai is the same way. Chubby and grumpy unless everything goes her way. It's so funny because he is painfully sweet, like painfully so. But as he's aged, he's becoming grumpy and he has like his way. He loves cuddles, but it needs to be on his terms. Like he wants to be held a certain way. He wants to determine when he wants to be held, like all of it. He has a very clear favorite person, and if you're not his favorite person, like he's gonna get mad at you. It's so funny. He's sweet as can be, but yeah, he almost is like surprised by his own hisses. He gets confused a lot. He's so sad. I love him so much. Maybe we'll get more Pax sightings if he gets more confident on camera. Maybe he didn't like my light. Yukul religious mask. Oh my gosh, guys, this mask looks like an automaton. Are we going to find out that they're like worshipping automatons? Oh my goodness. Nina, we have twin cats. Representing the soul messenger who guides the dying to the other world, the Yukuls are fearful of him. He looks like our dude on the train. What's that guy's name? It's like Travis or something. I don't remember his name. The journey was long and dangerous. It wasn't until October 27th, 1947, that for the first time I made contact with the Yukuls. I've spent long months living among them. I've come to know them and to understand them for who they are. I soon abandoned any notion of converting them. I applied myself instead to the study of their mores and customs. Oscar, not Travis. Listen, I've been avoiding Syberia, and I have blocked all memory of it from my brain. So little is known about the Yukos, less than is known of any inhabitant of the frozen north. Today they live far, far away at the farthermost tip of the Siberian tundra. Because of their remoteness and their inhospitable climate, the Yukos have remained small in number, overlooked by the scientific community and the Soviet governmental machine. The only documents available before my departure were several drawings, notes, and photographs taken 100 years ago by a Russian explorer, Marie Boudrinov. It is to her we owe what little is of the Yukon people and its culture. So this appears to be a mammoth. Did he make contact with a mammoth? Gosh, there's so much reading. The Yukons. I need to calm down. This game is fun. You should watch me play it. The Yukons hark back to the last ice age. Curiously, traces of their presence have been found in Western Europe, more precisely in the heart of the French Alps, in the prehistoric caves of Valagelen. This suggests that, over centuries, they undertook a long migration towards the extreme north of the globe. Oh, wow. The secret harfang. This bird is often inseparable from the Yukon shaman. It seems to be considered in turns as his friend, representative, and even as his incarnation. Lemmings congregate on the open plains of Syberia. They feed on grains and small fruit that they store in their holes to face... They're hidey holes. To face the scarcity of the winter months ahead. Lemmings dig deep tunnels in the ice to escape their predators. The hunters they most fear are harfangs, who seem to find lemmings something of a delicacy. On several occasions during my journey, I encountered traces of Yukon society far to the west of the areas we know today. Along forest trails, I discovered small piles of carefully piled stones, cairns, altars on which Yukon hunters made ritual offerings to one of their pagan gods. My word. How many more pages? We now know the reason for the Yukon's long migration. Their domestic economy was, it seems, directly linked to the mammoth. They used the mammoth for both transport and as beast of burden, for meat, skin, fat, and ivory. It is beyond doubt that we are dealing with a genuine case of symbiosis between man and animal. Mammoths were forced north by changing climatic conditions, and the Yukons followed. Some prehistoric cave drawings identified as being of Yukon origin have led the scientific community to conjecture that at one time the Yukons realized the incredible achievement of domesticating mammoths. They are, to our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to have represented a man astride a mammoth. This is like that friend that's created their own fantasy world, you know, and they just really, you know, they got a little manuscript going, and they just really want you to understand all the minute details of the creatures that live in their world, the societal conditions, the government, just everything, you know. And this is like if that person was given a video game. You know, there's nothing left to chance. We're writing it down. You have to learn. You have to learn about the lore. Yukon life was thus intimately linked to that of their, I don't know that word, I'm just going to be honest, pachyderms. I feel like I've heard that word, maybe never seen it. They used their hides for clothing and to build roofs, walls, and houses. They used their tusks to construct the frameworks of their dwellings and for weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate impact on the Yukon's way of life. It seems they were able to retain the strong link that tied them to mammoths throughout millennia. As incredible as it might seem, Yukons still feed on mammoth meat today and use mammoth hide for clothing and to roof their dwellings. Their craftsmanship of mammoth ivory is altogether remarkable. It appears that the Yukels have managed to retain their ancestral habits by using, over the years, the many frozen mammoth bodies that are perfectly preserved in the frozen Siberian waste. They are said to have lived off this enormous pantry for more than 30 centuries. We know different. To do this, they have hollowed out a vast network of caves in the frozen ground. According to the intrepid explorer Marie Bodranov, Yukel civilization has now gone underground. Nina is asking if this was not in the lecture the professor gave, and to that I would say the lecture I did not pay attention to. Not one single moment did I pay attention to it. This is all brand new. Okay. Specialists in the paleontology department of St. Petersburg have never credited Yukel myths and legends, to which I would say, why would they? That would be archaeology, sociology at best. Why the heck would you get the paleontologists involved? Anyway. The legend of the Siberian ice arc is typical. The legend says that somewhere on a lost island to the north of the tundra, there still exist live mammoths. Wow. Oops. I went off screen. All right. To my notes, I add the tale of this legend as was related to me. Okay. Blue grass, scarlet bramble. When fall arrives, the odor of its flower is so strong that it is known to awaken hibernating Yuki. Wow. Oh, look at this. This is going to help us. Scarlet bramble mixed with walrus blubber or tallow. Oh, the fumes released by burning it have considerable healing properties. The shamans recount that the plant only grows on the tomb of one whose soul is at peace. Well, heck. I gotta bury somebody. And then here's the legend. At the end of the last ice age, there's a big flood, and then they built an ark, and they made it out of mammoth tusks, and they put some beasts on it and a lot of fur, and then they came back. But nobody who was on the boat was on the boat when it came back. Okay. Wow, very exciting. Oh. Wow, this is really getting deep. Okay, a week later, they sent the ark off again, and once more it returned 10 years later with more frozen mammoths. So they're dropping people off, probably, it seems. I got a Yukel relic. Let's make sure I don't miss anything. Not one single thing. So I gotta go find the tomb of somebody who's at peace. Y'all know anybody who died at peace? It's a tough sell. Probably the graveyard, right? Did you guys have a good Valentine's Day? I had a good Valentine's Day. It was very chill and enjoyable. And I'm gonna go on a little day trip tomorrow. That'll be fun. That's why the stream is today. So thank you for your flexibility. This looks like it. Right? That totally looks like it. Maybe we gotta have him finish burying this dude.
This casket gives me the creeps.
Well, put him in. Maybe, you know, maybe he was at peace and maybe we can just grab and go.
I hope they're not thinking of putting Hans in there.
Well, they're thinking ahead, lady. I mean, is there anybody? I mean, she just doesn't want to get deeper into this graveyard, it doesn't seem. You're telling me there's not one single dude that died at peace? Did I look through the whole thing? Don't worry, we're not going to read. I'm just going to check. I, Alexei Torknov, can confirm that the observations of this audacious adventure are true. The arc that leads to the Isle of Syberia is indeed real. And even if I have not found the formal proof, I'm convinced of this isle's existence and that remnants of a mammoth population may still live there today. So how has he proved it if he hasn't proved it? He can confirm it, but he hasn't proved it? Wow. Ah, Nina made a special dinner and Cody got Legos for Valentine's Day. That's lovely. I got like like a kind of a scavenger hunt type experience. It was very enjoyable. And I actually sent my brother's Valentine's, not to be weird, but because the brother that gave me these Sonic Squishmallows got wind of the fact that there were Sonic Squishmallows with little hearts on them, and as a joke I sent it to him and was like, oh look, isn't that nice? And he was like, I love them. So then I had to send him a Sonic Squishmallow with a little heart. It was very cute. And then Denny got Pokepacks. Or not a Pokepack, he got like a deck. I don't know. I don't really know much about Pokemon. I'm so sorry. I had to consult outside help. Outside counsel. Are there no great... I know you can go out this way and she wants to almost like sled down it. Like here, I think you can kind of try and leave.
It's kind of steep. But with the sled, I could slide down the slope.
All right, don't forget that, guys. We're going to need that later.
It's kind of steep.
Maybe I could go down the wheelbarrow.
I could slide down the slope.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Can you imagine? That would be insane. Oh, Nina has sent me a picture of my... Everyone, please gasp and ooh and ah. It's a very cute baby. Very nice. As I've said, always willing to show off a cat. Especially when mine are, you know, they're being a little sassy today. Being just a little bit sassy. This is a grave. I mean, gosh. I could die and be at peace in the time it would take for me to finish this game. Nina, I've been working on the name. Because Mai's name is spelled M-A-I, like a Mai Tai. And so now, if I have a little, what's it called? A device that I can tie to it so that I know how to pronounce it, never gonna get it wrong. Should I talk to the kooky one? Can I find him again, maybe? What about the bucket? Can I do anything with the bucket? Just never assume. It's the Syberia way. I'll go see my dying friend. Maybe he's dead by now.
Hans?
Oh, that's very cute. What is this relic? Wait a sec. Oh, I can't talk to him?
Hans?
Father, Hans doesn't want...
Okay, he's crazy. Is there anything for me here? Can I eat his apple? I'm starving. Thank you, Cody. You're so right. It is a bucket. But you never know. Kate might be like, I need to put the bucket on my head, and then I need to jump up and down 3 times. And then by jumping up and down 3 times with the bucket on my head, it's actually a secret ritual. And then the flower will bloom. You know? And there wasn't any instructions telling you to do that, but like, maybe with Syberia logic, you could get there. Just a thought. I'm just training you guys, you know? You gotta think like Syberia. Was there a little grave down here is the question. I need to find need to find a sled. But I would like to go down the wheelbarrow. I think that'd be freaking hilarious. And if Kate was a stronger woman, maybe she'd do it. You know who would go down a steep slope in a wheelbarrow? Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew. And then she'd brag about it later and be like, don't tell my dad. There's nothing here. I thought maybe there would be an odd bit of brush. True, Nancy might die doing it, but she would still try it. You know, that's my thing. She'd try. Go to the machine. Okay, wait a second. Nancy does not care for her life. That's why she's such a good detective. I made the candle already. Go. Wait, hold on. Okay, understood. Okay, there was an extra step of Syberia logic, guys. I was correct. We do need to go to the cemetery, but you can't just pick the flower. Oh, no. We have to find it and cut it. Oh my gosh. And I need to find Alexi's grave. I'm telling you, I think it was that one I found over here. Look, this looks like clear as day what I'm supposed to be looking for. It's gotta be this, right? Leave and go to the wheelbarrow. Then go to the cemetery and cut the brambles from the front of Alexi's tombstone. I'm sure trying, champ. Is it that one? I didn't look close enough. Quo sanctus libri. Is libri free? And like peace? Abscondo gone? Abscondo me scientia? Is he gone to science? He died in 96. Wait, quo sanctus libri. He's free and at peace. Right? And then he's... What does this mean? My Greek and Latin roots are buzzing. I want to know what it means. What do you guys think it means? Put your guesses in the chat. I'm Googling it. Quo sanctus libri. Oh. This is like a thing. The whole line. Well, that's hilarious. The abscondo me scientia had nothing to do with anything I was guessing. Apparently it means this holy book. This is not helpful. Oh, that's so funny. If you Google this, the second thing that comes up is a walkthrough of this game. This person attempts to infer it, though. Where saints' books conceal my science. Can somebody who actually knows Latin tell me if that's real? That feels not real. I like my translation better. My translation, which was based on no fact and only vibes. You know, sometimes translation's just about vibes. You know, that's what I say whenever I say that I'm fluent in 12 languages on my resume. It's just vibes, really. We can work it out. I can't believe we're still in this freaking monastery. So see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make him a little candle. And we're gonna put the brambles in the pot. Look at that, turn green. And then we're gonna... That's so nasty. And then we're gonna make a candle. Herbal candle. And then the other one is just a present for me. I just get to take it home and burn it in a bathtub while I cry because Dan and I broke up. Not because I liked Dan, but you know, because like she's gonna have to process that. Because like Dan cheated on her with that other lady, if you recall. They didn't just break up. He like straight up messed up. Do we have matches? Hold on a second. Oh, I do. Okay. It's not going to be conquered by a lack of matches. Oh. Thanks for the reminder, Cody. Yes, she was my best friend. Should we, like, put it up in his face, though, a little bit? Like, here, dude. Have a sniff. That's right, I had that prop ready. Y'all were not even introduced. And then, boom, you're healed. You're healed. You just look at the mammoth. You sniff the candle. Oh, this one even has a bear on it. See? Oops. Not a mammoth, but close enough. Close enough. This probably would heal ya. Smells yummy. It's a Jacksonville-based business. Hold on. Shout out. Oh no, I don't know the name of the business. Well, heck. It's a good one. You message me after the stream. I'll figure out the business name. Stop it right now. Was he seriously just healed by that candle? I just love how ridiculous this game is. Oh, I should probably talk to him. I thought he was gonna, like, jump and dance and...
Kate, okay, yes. What am I doing here?
Well, my dude, it wasn't looking good. We're digging your grave out back.
Story.
Are we going yet?
Please. I'm gonna put you in the wheelbarrow. We're going down.
I'd like to, but...
Don't move, Hans. I'm going to find.
I'm gonna put him in a wheelbarrow. I have to, right? I have to. There's no way I don't.
Enough smoke for one day.
She's so opinionated. This woman. Should I go tell the papa that he's been cured? Wow, look at that puddle. She steps in the puddle. It does a ripple. That's cool. That's cool stuff. That's innovation that excites. Do you think he's going to be mad that I defaced the sanctuary? I think I'd be a little bit mad if I found that out. Just, oh, I can go in? To the inner sanctum? This feels so inappropriate. I don't want to be in here. This doesn't... I took their sacred key. Oh, guys, I took their sacred key. Oh, Kate. Can you just have, like, the tiniest bit of respect, please? Oh. I took the sacred key from the sacred room. Is it this? And now I'm going in the secret sanctum. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get smote. Cody, which papers did she throw away? Once she threw those papers away. I'm sure she did something heinous with them, but I just don't remember. Oh, I'm sure you're not meant to do that unless something special has happened. And she just leaves it open so that everyone knows she did it. I hate her. Oh, did she throw away the contract at the end of the first game? Oh, I think that's what happened, right? She threw away the contract. That's why we're not wearing the business blazer anymore. Now we're in adventure mode. Okay. Sorry, again, like I said, my brain is trying to protect me from that memory, so it's been blocked. Yet here I am. She's opening the casket. You guys know what we're gonna do, right? You guys know what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Hans in that casket and send him down the road.
It's kind of steep. But with the sled, I could slide down the slope.
It's not a sled. It's never been a sled. That's somebody's casket. I feel like I was gonna say the next step is that we're gonna kill someone, but if you recall, we've already done that. We've already killed somebody in this game. You remember that? For those who are confused, I'm gonna go get that wheelbarrow. For those that are confused, I shot a man into space who was deemed too inebriated to do it. So I overrode that authorization and I shot him into space anyway without any support. And then I was the only person at mission control, and I left. And he didn't come back. So. Cody doubts it even made it that far. Touche. How are we going to get this man in the casket is the question. Maybe he can walk to the casket. Kate Walker, businesswoman, adventurer, grave robber, historical artifact destroyer, amateur NASA scientist, and hotshot big city lawyer. Thank you for that, Nina. She's something else. She's something. Okay, can you walk to your own casket?
Let's go.
Yes, Kate Walker. We must be quick.
We must be quick. Uh-oh, here he comes.
No! Do not go! No! You must stay!
Why does her face look like that?
Stop them!
Oh my gosh. I didn't know it was this serious. I thought we could just leave. What?
That was some ride, huh, Hans?
Yes, it was real fun, Kate Walker. Really.
Where's Travis?
Hans? Hans, do you think we can carry on with our journey?
There's just a spot of work I haven't finished. You'll have to help me, Kate.
Of course. What can I do for you? Tell me.
I have repaired the clockwork heart for the horses, but I'm too tired, too weak.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Can you go to the cabaret and fit it instead of me, Kate?
It's all right. I'll go. Don't worry. Get some rest.
No, that's okay, Cody. So basically, to explain, he took a big whiff of a really good candle and he bathed in the light of a mammoth sun, and now he's healed. Not fully. He'll still die soon, I think, but enough for the day. Hope that clears things up a little bit. Hi, Avenger Ninja. That's YouTube trying to pull you into the Syberia vortex. It's a scary place to be, I'm not gonna lie. Very few people are strong enough to handle Syberia. But I'm proud that you're giving it a go. Hey, no worries, Cody. I'm always happy to explain in painful, clarifying detail the things that Syberia thinks are normal, right? Like, oh, yeah, so what did we do today? We jumped in a casket and flew down the mountainside and we destroyed a 1,000-year-old mural, and we, like, it's so much more fun when you just bring it into the light of day. Because this woman is crazy. And the world she lives in is somehow even worse. There are people in my life that have told me, happy to support your streams, but not the Syberia ones. That game's crazy. Oh no, I gotta go this way. Oh, should I talk to the child?
I'm going to repair those fairground horses.
Oh.
Will you come and watch the
Is
show?
it kid appropriate?
Yes, of course I will.
I hope
Kate's
I'll be
face
able
was
to
like-
help Sirkos, Malka.
She
hope so too.
was, her
Poor man is
jaw
really special with
unhinged
that
from her
weird
body.
dog of his.
You mean he took care of the Berghoff brothers' dog?
Yes, he's trying to teach it tricks. Not very successfully, though.
That thing's not a dog. It's one of those weird seal creatures. How many more years of my life
Right. Now
do you think
jump,
I have to spend
jump.
before I get to the end of this game?
Right. Now jump. Jump. Right. Now jump. Jump.
So this current game is 2004.
Get out of my sight before I stuff you in the oven, you dumb goop.
And I believe it was originally and probably only for PC. And then the original was like 2001 or something. Maybe 2003 actually. I don't know why that number is sticking out in my head. But this one 2004 according to YouTube. Whenever I input it in the little details.
Hi, Mr. Sirkos.
Ah, how do, Miss Walker?
Mr. Sirkos, I wanted to thank you for your hospitality. Soon we'll be leaving Romansburg.
It's a mighty shame, Miss Walker. You're going to miss my mechanical stallions riding up. Shows start as soon as I get those wind-up nags to buck.
I'll catch it some other time.
I thought the whole point was that I was going to fix them.
So those horses don't work?
I asked Mr. Vorarlberg to have a look at them, but then he had that horrible fit like you saw. Fever, delirium, stop tinkering.
Delirium.
Maybe you know a thing or two about tinkering, Miss Walker?
Well, I'm not Hans Vorarlberg, but I can always try.
I love her voice.
I've got to go, Miss...
Godspeed.
Sorry, I had to skip it. I couldn't bear it. Okay, I couldn't bear it. Mechanical heart. This works probably. Boom. I mean, we just keep on going, right? Probably just wind it up all the way and then back up. I don't know if that worked, guys. How do I know if it worked? Nina has once again got Meisterburger on the mind. I love that. I'll just tell him it's fixed. I put the part in. What more do you want?
Mr. Sirkos?
Why, Miss Walker, what is the matter?
Your wind-up horses have got a problem. There's an important part missing. But I'm going to try to install it if you don't mind, Mr. Sirkos.
Ah, you are? You're going to save my life, Miss Walker.
Mr. Sirkos, Hans
Okay,
asked...
yes,
Oh,
we've told you that we're gonna repair the
When I
horses.
came in, it looked like you were really angry with that strange, dog thing.
Dog, if only it were. That's a Yuki, Miss Walker. You call Eskimos domesticated them. You call makes Yuki. Get it?
A Yuki?
Now, don't be fooled by appearances, ma'am. What might look like a dog ain't necessarily dog. It's a kind of cross seal
Oh, hi,
bear
Gina.
with a big dose of pig, too, especially the appetite.
And you want to teach it a few circus tricks?
Believe me, Miss Walker, I have tried. Yes, I have. But strive as he might, civilized man will never squeeze anything resembling brains from this bag of swill. The animal just don't want
I don't
to be
even know what that
tamed.
means.
All it thinks of is its belly.
I think I can fix your horse.
Please be.
Oh
I've
my
got to go
gosh.
first.
I knew. Yes, okay. Horses. Horses. We try to fix the horses. We tell him a million times, Juna, but he just doesn't believe me. How do I fix them? Is there anything I can add? Hey, Tina. You know the answer, don't you? Do you want to come say hi? She says no, thank you. So they've got all these little grooves. Oh. You get to pick where it goes, maybe? So the second and the fourth are correct? So this one and this one? Is that what it means? No, none of them work. Oh no. So wait, which was this one? Was this one here? There we go. That's the second one. And then this one was in the right place before. One, two, three. Ah, we didn't get three. Who is three? This one was two, right? So then this one's got to be three. Yes. I did it, right? She all done and dusted. Oh, yeah, no, that's a great point, Cody. I mean, they're still making Syberia games from my understanding. And I don't think the third one was very well received. But yeah, there's been quite a bit of
Hi,
time
Mr. Sirkos.
spent.
What can I do for you, miss?
I fixed them. I fixed it, right? Wait a second. Does this not count as fixed? They all be moving. There was a point I could move these, right? Oh gosh. I thought I could move this up there. I don't think that's the real Burgermeister Meister burger. But maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. So it's top, middle, top. If I can I take these all off? And then how was I able to move this before is the question. Remember? That was the first thing I was able to move was to scooch them up here. What am I doing wrong? Is there another button? There's got to be another button. Because at one point this was moving up on the top. I've seen this before. I gotta get this over here, but I don't... How do I move that? They say touch the spindle. What is the spindle? Oh, up here. So then it's probably not the same anymore. It's probably like this or something because it's on its side. I did it wrong. It'd be, unless it's just the same. Oh! That's something. Heck yeah! Wow. Uh-oh. The train! Can you even believe this? I'm gonna put you guys onto something. First of all, obviously shocking that we got left. So shocking. Everything in this game is so shocking. But I'll just tell you. Y'all ever watch Jimmy Neutron? You ever watch Jimmy Neutron? So, as soon as we started this game, based on her voice and also her look, I am convinced that Kate is a beautiful, gorgeous clone. Do you know who Beautiful Gorgeous is? She is the daughter of one of Jimmy Neutron's nemesises, and she talks exactly like Kate Walker. And she's a great character. I love her. She's amazing. But she's a bad guy, and Kate is masquerading as a good guy. But I'd just love to know, if anyone is a Jimmy Neutron fan, do you agree with me? And if you're not, I just need you to Google Beautiful Gorgeous Jimmy Neutron, listen to her voice for 1 full second, and you're gonna know that I'm right. It's just, it's too good of a comparison. All right, I guess I gotta go catch up with Travis. Nina says, Oscar said I'm tired of her calling me Travis. I'm leaving. Oh, big improvement on cutscenes. I agree. This game is much prettier at the very least, which,
Don't need that anymore.
we have to... The train's gone. Oh my gosh. At least with Game 1, we were doing about a location per stream. Game 2, we're still sitting here in this crusty town. Nina, what's your bad news? I'm scared.
Colonel,
Your train, Miss Walker, it's gone without you.
Different voice actor than Burgermeister Meisterburger. Could potentially be the same voice actress as Beautiful Gorgeous, though. I should look into that. Very different era.
really? Hans and Oscar can't have decided to leave without me.
Freaking Travis.
Maybe your friend Hans Voerberg decided it was too dangerous for a pretty lady to go with him.
That's impossible. I have to go with him. Right to the island of Syberia. No, really, it just isn't possible. He would have never just left like that.
Yeah, he would have. He's a crazy man. He's insane.
Someone's hijacked my train, Colonel. I just know it. It's been stolen.
That's a very serious matter, Miss Walker. Do you suspect anyone particular?
Maybe I do.
Who could possibly have committed such an outrage?
The boys. It's the boys, right?
What am I going to do now? I must catch up with that train, Colonel. Hans and Oscar are at the mercy of those criminals.
Give me your car.
This cursed leg of mine.
Are we gonna take a horse?
If I still had an ounce of youth, I'd saddle up my horse and be hounding down those brigands by now.
Brigands.
But I've only got one leg and my old horse is dead.
Colonel, please.
Yeah,
There
dude.
must be some other means of locomotion.
I can't think of one. Maybe that
use
old
the little
gang
pedal car.
under the track. But I'm afraid it's not been used.
Maybe the kooky monk. Yeah, it could be him. It could be the two. My vote is the two boys in town that were, you know,
Colonel, do you think that vehicle's
hooligans.
quick enough to catch the train?
I have no idea, Miss Walker. The state register describes it as an auxiliary railroad assistance vehicle, only to be used in cases
Oh,
of
this thing is
extreme
not going to be fast.
emergency. Its maximum and cruising speeds are not recorded.
He just has this memorized.
It's a long shot, but it just might work.
It's yours, Miss Walker.
Wow.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
They're so kind to me.
You are a woman of action, Katyushka.
What is a Katyochka? Guys, what's a Katyochka? I feel like that might be a really big compliment. Katyochka. I didn't spell it right. I didn't spell it right. Dang, sorry guys. I was hoping for a translation for ya. I could describe it based on vibes, and I would say the translation would be like sick, headstrong woman. It's sick in a good way. Oh, is it designed to keep pace with the train? That would be crazy. Am I gonna go in this hamster wheel? Oh my gosh,
It looks
it's
like some kind of sled. There must be some way to get it down. This looks like some
okay.
kind
Okay, I know that.
This looks like
Okay, I was just seeing if there was another way to click it. There must be some way to get it
This
down.
looks like
I'm just trying to. Can I click like there?
this
Yeah.
looks like some kind of
Okay, just pull it right there.
this looks like some
Hey. I hate her. I hate her. Can we get rid of her, please? Does anyone know how we can play this game without her? Asking for a friend. I'd like to do it by myself. This feels too far. I've gone too far. I'm hearing it click, click, click. Let's talk to the little girl. She's been helpful thus far.
Did you see that, Malka? The train left without me.
Do you think your friend has abandoned you?
Yeah, just like your mom did, Malka.
I think somebody made him leave.
Oh, heck, dude. Malka's also got an abandonment problem, so this is not... we probably shouldn't be telling her that. Oh, can I talk to this guy? I can walk straight up to him, but I cannot speak to him. Can I use this little cart, perchance? Can I get up on the... Can I get up on the bench? Because I see the track here, but it goes this way. Maybe I need help. Let's go talk to the yappers around town. Tell them my tale of woe, even though I don't have any time to be yapping. but we know Syberia. No action until you've thus
Mr.
yapped.
Sirkos, something terrible.
Why, Miss Walker, what is the matter?
The train!
The train. Mr. Sirkos, somebody stole the train.
The train?
The train!
Your train? But why would anyone want to know
He's a little
our
German.
train, Miss Walker?
No idea, none at all. Especially as the tracks lead nowhere. Well, not anywhere a train robber would want to go anyway.
What about you, Miss Walker? Where do you want to go at the end of this line?
Syberia!
For me, Mr. Sirkos,
It's a beautiful land.
let's just say it's a long story.
Too long a story to tell an old showman.
Some
Stop.
other time, Mr. Sirkos.
Oh, I thought she was
I
gonna do it.
realize I must find a way to catch up with my train. Say, you don't know a quick
We already know this.
Too long to wait.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm sure I saw some kind of old maintenance cart attached someplace under the rails.
It's a gang car, ma'am. A vehicle used for repairing railroads. The maintenance service never actually use it, though.
Do you think it still works?
No idea. Must be rusty after all this time. Go and ask the old colonel.
I did that.
It's state-registered equipment, after all. He's your man responsible.
I've got to go, Mr. Sirkos.
Godspeed, Miss Walker.
Yeah, been in a circle. All right. We got one more dude to talk to, it seems. Let's go see if those boys were the ones who did it, right? Let's just go peek in their little yard. Are they here? Are they the ones that stole the train? Seems suspicious.
Hello?
This is Oscar, Kate Walker.
Travis?
Oscar, but where on earth are you? Is everything okay?
These gentlemen told me you no longer wanted to end our journey here. That you want to return to America. That the train was quite capable of starting. Oh, Kate Walker, I fear I have committed an impardonable
I have to do
error.
17 steps to
Hans
get
with you?
Travis to turn the train on.
Ivan and Igor have confined Mr. Forelberg to his chamber.
And they convinced him to go.
Ivan and Igor? Are you saying they've sent the train rolling again?
I fear something dishonest is afoot, Kate Walker.
Dishonest? This is a daylight robbery. Those men have bagged the train and kidnapped the both of you.
I'm experiencing a sensation of uneasiness, Kate Walker.
You've nothing to fear, Oscar. I'm coming to find you. Tell me where the train is headed.
Straight ahead. We haven't crossed a single junction. I will hold our speed to a minimum. I believe I can slow them down. Maybe even... Me? No, not at all. I was talking to myself. Why, yes,
Oscar? Oscar?
Uh-oh. They know. I think the voice actress for Beautiful Gorgeous is actually quite famous, if I'm not mixing her up. She's tragically not Kate, though. Siberia's white gold. This is what they want, I bet. A diva departs. Helena Romansky is no more. The famous diva left us during the night on Thursday. Throughout the 1960s, her voice was emblematic of the charm of the Soviet Empire, for which she was a great ambassador. Helena Romansky sang her classical repertoire in theaters around the world, but also performed for workers in factories and foundries, where she brought a new dimension to popular Russian folk songs. We shall not forget her. Wow, so she just straight up died. Or are they saying she died and she didn't actually? I don't know. I can't read this. Are you kidding me? The Paleontological Scientific Committee has decreed mammoth ivory to be a protected resource for the benefit of our national heritage. Dang it, I can't read it. The uncontrollable expansion of a black market, fueled by the irrational craze for this purported aphrodisiac, has dangerously reduced the reserves of ivory in our country. To prevent our lands from resembling Swiss cheese, the authorities have forbidden unauthorized exploration and extraction digs. Sadly, there will remain a few unscrupulous individuals who will continue in defiance of governmental authority. Wow. I like how just this bit is in... Is this Cyrillic? Is this the Cyrillic alphabet? But it's in Russian? A Siberian comment. Over the last few days, we at the newspaper have received numerous calls relating sightings of an it's so small, of an ovoid-shaped object gliding over our lands. All our calls to the head office of the Astronomical Observation Society have gone unanswered, and we are unable to speculate as to the nature of the mysterious object. Is it a comet, a stray satellite, or a spy plane from the Tartar Republics? Watch this space. Wow. Feels like a lot. Feels like way too much information for us right now, since we are trying to move quickly, but I don't think that we will, because we are Kate Walker.
Yuck, this machinery stinks to high heaven.
Oh dang, okay, I do not have a connection to either of those characters, Nina, but that's very cool. Can I go? This is the same thing. Oh, can I look at the stove?
Yuck, this machinery
Oh.
stinks to high heaven.
This is where the dog seal came out. Can I not leave that way? Oh, I can just leave out the main gate now. Hi, Tuna. Hi. It kind of smells stinky like tuna. I wonder if you got some treats while I wasn't looking. She has these salmon bite treats that are like freeze-dried. Did you get some salmon? You have guilt written all over your face. Yeah. Yeah. How are we gonna use this thing? Yeah, tuna, it's not really ethical for you to eat tuna. I don't think that's ethical. No. What would the tuna people say if they heard that you were eating tuna?
This looks like some kind of...
Alright. Go back. After that conversation, go to the shed past the Yuki and pick up the newspaper, then go back. Where is the Yuki? To find the Yuki. Is he in here? This is where he was last.
Mr. Sir...
Ah, how...
Help.
So you can't help me then?
I'm afraid not.
He's
How's that to go,
so
Mr. Sirkos?
wide. I mean,
Godspeed,
pear-shaped to the point of being a defining pear-shaped man. You know, like if you saw pear-shaped in the dictionary, it'd be him. It's actually kind of impressive. Crazy how me leaving this town is going to be the end of the stream. You know? I thought we were going to get out near instantly. I had such high hopes for progress. I have to find the seal thing. That's my current objective. Maybe he's past here. Well, he ain't up here. It'd be so funny if I just went and hung out with the monks again after making a daring escape. Oh, glasses on. No, girlie, we're going back. Go to the shed. Okay. He's got to be in here. Because it's in the same breath as pick up the newspaper. After that, go to the shed, past the Yuki, and pick up the newspaper on the table and look at it. Then go back to the Yuki. What is that describing? Go back to the Yuki. Is he just hanging around here somewhere and I just don't see him? The shed. I mean, this was like his little cubby. The shed. He ran out of the restaurant. So maybe the kid knows where he is? Does anybody see this creature? Do you know where
Nothing's happened to Oscar? Maybe he can stop the train.
There aren't many vehicles in Romansburg.
Maybe you've got something there, Malka.
Go to the store, talk to the colonel. We did that. He'll tell you about the gang car. Go to the... Hold on. Go to the end of the platform and pull the lever. I've maybe skipped a step here. The end of the platform. Is it up here, maybe? Go to the end of the... Is it down there? Go to the end of the platform and pull the lever. Up top, perchance? This thing. Oh my word. Pull the lever. Understood. That was sick. What if there was somebody in there? Okay. Now we have the vehicle. I was getting ahead of myself.
That's all I needed. This dumb machine's packed it in.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What is it? What does that mean? It's packed it in? Is this like one of those railroad things where you have two men and you have to seesaw back and forth? Tuna, do you want to help? You can do my Duolingo for me. That would be helpful because they keep yelling at me because I haven't done it yet today. That would be helpful. So I'm gonna tell you, there's something going in that cage, and if you haven't guessed what it is yet, it's not great.
no point doing that. And that cart is all broken. It won't work anymore.
Maybe you'll need something to pull it.
The wheel on the back won't work either.
I see you haven't managed to move the cart yet.
Not an inch. Its traction wheel is busted.
If Circus's dog could do tricks, you could get it to run around the wheel like a tundra lemming.
Of course, Malka. What a good idea, a great idea. Now where's that animal?
I think I've seen it hiding at the Berghoff Brothers.
There we go. That's what we needed.
Thank you. I'm going to see just what I can do with that Yuki.
I think he likes fish.
Thanks for the tip.
There we go. That's the conversation we needed. Just like Nancy Drew. If you don't complete those little things, you're going to be left in the dust. So where is he? Over here. What's that? Oh, it's this rug on the floor. And I'm gonna give him the fish candy. Even though that's probably not good for him. Oh, I don't like him.
You're the only one here that likes these candies. So then,
He looks like...
you're a Yuki.
Hold on. He looks like... This has been show and tell day. Barbie, Diamond Castle, dog. Let's see, I'm trying to find like a clear picture, but honestly the fact that it's not clear kind of makes it worse. Tell me this is not the same creature. That's the same thing. Barbie movies from the 2000s are known for having horrifying animal creatures. Just the faces are ungodly. Is that his name? Shiver? No, Shiver's the polar bear from Magic of Pegasus. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But regardless, it's got that Barbie movie horror in its face. Can I get it to follow me? Does it follow me now? Is this like the Barbie game where if I sing now it follows me? Kind of seems like it. Is it gonna... Come on! I'm not singing the Follow Me song. This thing is lazy. I'm gonna put it in that cage and force it to do labor for me. Kate just has no scruples. She ain't got any scruples. That's what she ain't got. All right, we gotta go put him in the cage, right? I do think the wheel needs to be fixed, though. This game is unhinged. Unhinged.
Hey, Yuki, come back here.
We're not gonna catch a train. Please. Please. My jaw is on the floor. Is it gonna derail? What in the Buster Keaton just happened? Oh my gosh. Hi, Casey. Welcome. You're here to rip roar in time. I do think that's kind of where it's coming from, Cody, that she had it all, right? The man and the job and the look, and now she doesn't. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with having the weird dog in the cage. I mean, he seemed to like it. You know, maybe it's kind of like a husky where if you don't run them, they're real upset. But I'm curious. I'm going to dig in a little more. I'm digging in a little more. Let's do a little bit more. I know I said we were going to end the stream when we got out of Dodge, but I don't know. I'm kind of interested in the train derailment situation.
I won't be using the cart anymore.
I know that, Kate. I'm trying to move. How do I move? Where do you want to go? Oh, over there. Wow. Oh yeah, that.
Ah, Kate Walker. The ivory's ours.
The ivory is ours.
You blubbery belly hog. Don't come this way. Can't you see you're too heavy?
Is this me? It's very beautiful, right? I can't even figure out how to move. Oh, it doesn't light up. I just have to move myself. Oh, the music is nice. Can you hear that? It's very gentle. Look, it's the cairn. We learned about that in the book. It's a special cairn.
I have to melt this ice.
Why? I have a box of matches. Why don't we use it?
I have to melt.
Okay.
I have to melt this ice.
Okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm whispering. It just feels like this beautiful wood deserves it. Do you think that Kate's gonna find love in this game? I would have said previously, no, that couldn't happen. But everything can happen in this game. Everything. She could fall in love with an automaton. I honestly would not put it past this game to do such an unhinged thing. Could she fall in love with Travis? Be honest. That's quite beautiful.
That dog does exactly as it pleases.
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down. I mean, of course I hope she stays single, but like for the drama, I kind of want Kate to have an automaton wedding. You know, like if we're already here, we've invested so much of our lives into this horrible, horrible game. That's right. I've decided. And I think we should be given the most absurd ending possible. What is this?
Down, boy! You're scaring the poor beaver.
Oh, it's a beaver? Oh, we're gonna need the beaver to break the tree. Right? I think Kate should just swim.
Down, boy!
Down, boy. Okay, he's obviously not gonna listen to that.
Down, boy!
Not gonna work, Kate. This is a great time to like the stream if you haven't already. It's just a fun, silly little thing to do. Okay, he's absolutely horrifying the beaver. I'm just trying to see if there's any... Oh, here we go. This is the other direction, right? This is quite beautiful.
Hey, there's some kind of house at the bottom of the falls.
Oh. Can I walk down?
Hey, there's some...
Yeah, but this looks like a little
There's
staircase.
some kind of house at the bottom of the falls.
You know what? We should get a casket and we should jump in the casket and then we should go down the waterfall. That would be pretty fun, right? Just having trouble telling what I need to click.
Hey,
Yes, I know. It seems like we should be able to walk down this way. But perhaps not. Perhaps not. So he's just yapping. Seems like maybe we can find different outlets. Exactly. He's half seal. So probably we can just put the weird critter in the water and just like balance on his back. Make it across. I don't see any problem with that. Is there any other direction I can go? So, fun fact. You can burn this with the matches. I guess I was just clicking the wrong thing.
I have to melt the...
Oh, just kidding. I need to get some tinder. I need some tinder. Y'all got any spare tinder in your pockets? I always keep it in my pockets. I feel like she wouldn't be warm enough in her skivvies. It doesn't feel toasty enough to me. Ooh, I'm hearing like little crinkle crackles of ice. Okay, well, you know, if this was real life, you could find Tinder anywhere, but it's got to be special Tinder from the special location. Go slightly left. Is that, I mean, that should count. That would count. Does it,
Down, boy.
oh. It sure seemed like we could click on that. Is this where I'm gonna find the Tinder? They said to go left. Oh, I saw a hand. I saw a hand. Did you see the hand? Look, it popped up for like 2 seconds. I know I saw it. Right there. Who would have thought? I'd give you $5 million. And if you looked in the entirety of this forest and you spotted that as the pile of tinder, I'd give you $5 million. Crazy. That is the same pile of wood present in every environment we've encountered thus far. Hi, Tuna. It's almost your bedtime, huh, Tuna? Tuna thinks it's her bedtime all the time. Oh my gosh. Cody, what do you mean? This is a vast expanse to explore. I mean, look, that's Tinder, that's Tinder, that's Tinder. Oh wait, actually, could you pick that up? I thought I saw the hand. Like that. I keep thinking I see the hand. But it's not. It's not the hand. This... Oh, that's nice with the 3D tree. This game makes me so grateful for that bright red highlighted magnifying glass that Nancy Drew has. I didn't know what I didn't have. Wow, there we go. So now we're going to light it on fire. A la Breath of the Wild. And wait. I think Kate just isn't creative, I think is the main problem. You know, she could have probably chipped that away. She could probably have used... Oh, seriously, Cody, we need the little Link super happy dance when he makes food. That man loves making food. I also want to acknowledge the comment that after Dan, maybe Kate should consider Tinder. I don't know. I think maybe she needs to find someone organically. I think she could do it. I think we still have a chance to find someone to love on this adventure. I think we're gonna give it the fish. Did they call it an offering? Offering.
Hey, Yuki, come back here.
We stole the sacred offering to give to the monstrosity. Ooh. Now do we run back to the beaver?
That dog really needs a leash.
The beaver did its work. The beaver completed its function. Great job, beaver. Kate's gonna fall. She's gonna fall, right? She didn't fall. Impressive. You know, I'm gonna save something I should have done way earlier. Oh, I don't like its face. They really just melded two horrifying images together of a dog and a seal. Look, I'm being extra careful. I'm trying to see if there's anything to pick up. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. But you never know.
.330. What the hell is he doing out there?
Oh, that's right. Somebody's hot on my tail.
Where have you been? I've got better things to do than wait for phone calls.
I'm in the boonies, Mr. Martin. But things are looking good. I've got good reason to believe that Kate Walker is right here in this village, or at least in the immediate vicinity.
Find her, Canton. Bring her back. Whatever you have to do.
Should we fall in love with him?
Here, understand?
Your money's on me, Martin.
Whatever you do, bring back Kate. Maybe he's tragically in love with her. Maybe the whole thing is a contrived love story. And the only reason he's putting all of these major accounts into this young lawyer's hands is because he's desperately in love with her. And the only reason that he's sending all of these resources, the only reason he's hard on her, because he loves her. Tell me that this game would not do that. I'm just trying to think in Syberia terms. Like, why is he so insistent? Why does he care to find his employee at this level of expense? But Cody, I feel like did we not make the sale? I mean, can they not fax it over? Or I don't know. I think that it could be so much more beautiful than that. Or not beautiful, like, because I don't think Kate reciprocates this love. But it could be, he's a villain, obviously. But he's a villain in love.
That's too far. No way am I gonna jump that far.
Oh gosh, Kate. You know, you're not going to get anywhere with that attitude. Nancy would jump. she'd go, no, I can't jump that. And then I'd ask again, and she'd go, okay. And then she'd die. I mean, this is Phantom of the Opera. This is... I'm trying to think of a story in which you fall in love with someone who is overly obsessed with you in an unhealthy way. I mean, oh, look at that beautiful wolf. And maybe this is because I recently watched the K-drama King the Land. Highly recommend, by the way. It's essentially, what if young woman with career aspirations to work in a hotel got a young, hot boss who is her age, of course, and he's tragically rich, and he was obsessed with her, and then they fall in love, despite the very, very painful and obvious power dynamic. It was a hit romance on Netflix. Highly recommend. It sounds weird, but it's actually very cute. How do we find that wolf? Oh, I'm lost. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there you go. Nina's provided a list if you're really into some power dynamic relationships. Oh, I can just keep going this way. I was gonna say Stockholm Syndrome, but I actually listened to a very interesting podcast about the history of Stockholm Syndrome, which, by the way, if you're interested in true crime or just like mysteries of any kind, highly recommend looking into that story. Very, very fascinating, but also just the continuous misuse of that term afterwards, and the fact that it probably actually doesn't even really exist, question mark. Now I got your brain going.
Hello? Kate.
Oh my gosh, I have service?
Your mother.
Mother.
Oh, I've been worried to Valium, Munchkin. When are you going to stop this
I've been
gallivanting?
worried to Valium.
You know your boss is looking everywhere for you.
Because he's in love with me,
I'm
Mom.
not coming home, Mom.
Katie, this isn't what you set out to do in life. You know that.
That's fair. Our vision
Things
board
changed,
does not
Mom.
include that.
Things have changed.
Oh, my lord. Katie, have you gone completely mad?
Seriously.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
My God, Kate.
Bye, Mom.
If your mom calls you and is like, hi, Kate, my doll, my darling, my only daughter, I feel that you are acting against your own interests, and you clearly communicated to me the goals and aspirations you had in your life. And I think that maybe you're acting contrary to them because you've just experienced a massive shift in your romantic relationship and also just in your surroundings. Maybe you should reconsider. If that ever happens to you, you should listen to your mom. She's not the crazy one. You should not be making life-changing decisions on a whim like this. Oh, wow. What a place. No, don't go outside. Don't go outside. What are you doing? Don't go outside. Oh, just take his Russian dolls. Why not? Orange salmon. Remember, we learned about this. The bear likes to eat it, as does the little bitty critter. This fish is fairly easy to catch and extremely tasty. Well, speak for yourself. Guys, I don't like fish. That's probably like a deficiency in me because my parents didn't really introduce a lot of fish to me as a child. But it stuck with me. I can't do it. I don't like it. Hey, that's fine. if anybody's gonna judge me for my lack of fish consumption, that's fine. Although I did have, well, I like shrimp, and they're kind of like fish-ish. Wow, he's got a real stove. Cody, did you just tell Nina that you two can't be friends anymore? I don't know how that's gonna go over. Oh, look. Is this a pike? That's not a trout, is it? I mean, look, it's almost starting to get a little snout. It could be a trout. Maybe it's a trout. I don't know. Yeah, I've had some sushi I didn't mind. But most of the time I don't. And that, you know, that makes me pretty lame. Okay, I'm supposed to be... I think there's some other things I need to find in here. Because I'm not leaving until I get everything. I don't know, Cody, that seems kind of petty. Is that how you choose your friends? There's supposed to be a hatchet I can pick up. Spoiler alert. That's what I'm looking for. Is that just a mattress on the floor? If you got a mattress on the floor, you gotta do something about that. Anything. Cardboard boxes. Just not on the floor. Is this the hatchet? Where is the hatchet I'm supposed to pick up? Oh, it's on the mantle. Kate, doll, go over to the mantle, babe. What are we doing? That's how everyone talks to her. Oh, it's right there. Well, that makes it easy. Let's go find this train.
Now what? You got cold paws? You don't want to go outside? Look, just get in. Whoa!
Okay. Bet you didn't see that coming. Bear at the door. Bear at the door. What will they think up next? Runaway train? Shooting a man into space? What can they think of next? Oh my goodness. I think that's a great place to stop, right? I think the bear is a good first obstacle for our next stream. I have to say, this little wilderness area has kind of won me over. I was, you know, very sad to be still stuck at the monastery. I love a good little bit of progress, but we made it through. But a bear at the door? That's kind of compelling stuff. And that's the beauty of Syberia. You never know what's on the other side of the door. So, thank you for spending your Saturday with me. It was actually a very lovely time. I enjoyed this. I am very much enjoying the visuals of Syberia II over Syberia I. We've had some fascinating cutscenes. We healed a man with a herbal candle. That was fun. And yeah, overall, very fun and cool time. So if you have a long weekend, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you rest up. I have got a very busy week ahead, but that will not stop me from being here on Thursday at 8 p.m. with yet another nostalgic stream. So do not miss it. Have a great night, and I will see you all then. Bye.